Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're going to be deriving the quadratic formula. Okay, that's just a way to calculate the roots of a quadratic equation, just given a formula. So we take any quadratic and just write it as ax squared plus bx plus c. We can write any quadratic like that. Okay, and if we want to solve for x, we're going to do this with the a, b, and c in it, and then we'll have a formula. So we're going to do it by completing the square. And to do that, we need just x here. So we're going to factor out x, and then we get a b over a here, right? I'll bring c to the other side. Okay, so we have that done. Oh, so that's an x there. Okay, to complete the square, we have to add half of, this is an a, we have to add half of that squared, right? So let's do that. Let's add half of that squared is going to be b over, I'll write on the side, b over 2a, and then we're going to square it, so that's b squared over 4a squared. Okay, b squared over 4a squared, then a minus b squared over 4a squared. To counteract it, equals negative c. Then let's actually, we just want these three parts here. Well, actually, these three parts here, they factorize to x plus b over 2a. So to say factorize, this is how we complete the square for these three terms. This is a square, perfect square trinomial. Then we'll do a times this, and the a here cancels with 1 in the denominator, so that's going to be negative b squared over 4a equals negative c. And then we got a x plus b over 2a squared equals b squared over 4a minus c, right? So actually, let's get a common denominator and add those together. So that's going to be b squared over 4a. So to get a common denominator, multiply numerator and denominator by 4a. So you're going to have 4ac over 4a. Okay, so then I will divide both sides by a. Okay, that means it comes into the denominator down here. We're going to have b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Okay, and now comes the square root part, so we're going to have x plus b over 2a equals positive negative root b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Okay, but we can square root the denominator. That's going to be root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And then I subtract b over 2a from both sides. We're going to have x equals negative b over 2a plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So that's negative b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this is called the quadratic formula. And if you're given a quadratic, then you can just plug in the values of a, b, and c, and then you get the two solutions using it.